All right, hello, everybody. That wasn't necessary, Brandon.
Yeah, of course it was.
Oh, well, okay then.
I have to set the tone for tonight. We're going to hell, Robert.
Yeah. I
And you
also
didn't even get a handbasket.
I know. How rude of you.
Welcome, guests and viewers, to House Van Helsing, Hotter Than Hell, where two members of the illustrious House Van Helsing will be entering the Hell Dimension. I'm your Game Master RC, and for our players tonight,
I'm Callan. Sorry, I'm trying to post this so that people know we're live. I play IgKnight. Um, I'm very on fire all the time. In hell, chasing love. Yes, doing good. Hopefully, this is I move on. I'm being awkward for some
all
reason.
right, and Brandon.
I'm a skeleton. Fuck you, Callan.
Oh
was pretty
right, he can
succinct.
break the fourth wall now.
Um, Tonight's stream uses the game Mutants and Masterminds 3rd Edition, the world's greatest superhero RPG, made by our friends at Green Running Publishing. For the uninitiated, the game's main mechanic is a d20 plus an ability modifier versus a difficulty check. This allows it to facilitate awesome cinematic action. Character creation offers nearly unlimited flexibility to create any type of character, and the system has a sort of currency called hero points. These allow you to reroll dice, edit scenes, and modify or boost characters' powers in a pinch. They are earned by leaning into genre tropes like setbacks and complications, heroic behavior, good roleplay, jokes I think are funny, and even jokes I think aren't.
Those are
So
the
let's get
funniest.
They are. So let's get started.
I like to use my hero points on Sour Patch Kids.
And you both are starting out with 1 for the day. And so as we fade on in, IgKnight and Boneman, you have just entered the Hell Dimension through the portals that had opened in London. And you find yourself in this kind of cliffs almost, but like you're underground, and you're overlooking essentially a large valley where in the distance you can see a group of like 200 vampires who are like doing some kind of sacrifice ritual. In the distance you see what looks to be a citadel, and around that citadel you see like actually some like thunder and lightning, or sorry, you see some lightning, hear some thunder.
Well,
And that is where we stand as you've entered on in. And there's also like a lot of fire and some lakes of lava. This is and even IgKnight, you would say that you feel warmer than normal. Like, it's even noticeable to you.
well, it's not that often that I feel warm, but well, I guess we are in hell, aren't we?
The realm of my ex-wife.
I'm
What?
Boneman, I'm learning so much about you today.
I've been alive for like 400 fucking years. Come on now.
Wait, how long have I been awake at this point?
To deal with
Because last
Boneman,
stream
not long
happened
enough.
in like a whole day.
Right. So the events of House Van Helsing, the Veil is Thin, where you entered the castle, and then you pretty much flew immediately to London. And you've been up for a bit before that. Oh man.
Yeah, sorry, I know I
Assuming
should
you
have asked this beforehand.
Yeah, no, sure. Assuming you slept on the plane, you've probably gotten like a couple hours sleep in the last 24 hours. So,
Oh, good.
so it's kind of up to you whether you want to try to like make camp. Like if you know what? Actually, we'll let the dice decide. Roll me a fortitude check.
Oh boy.
We're gonna go camping in hell, boys and girls.
Camping in hell. Oh,
Singing.
good. My dice are stuck
Boneman,
at the
do you
bottom
have
of
a
the
fortitude score?
What is my fortitude?
I am immune.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, so 8-3. I'm assuming the 3 is what I'm rolling here because I'm.
No. You'd be rolling the 8. The 3 is if you're either caught unawares or I think you're also in your armor. So.
Oh yeah, I am still in my
Yeah,
armor.
yeah. So.
My boys is unaware of how EP he is.
Well, I rolled a 19,
Okay.
so I think I'm good. Plus 8 is 27.
Yeah, we're gonna have you roll those on and unless you decide to rest, you're gonna have to roll those on occasion with increasing difficulty.
No, I like it. I think that's a good choice.
You
I
had,
think it makes sense, quite honestly.
You had 2 5-hour energies 7 hours ago. You're still doing pretty good.
I do like that my first roll of the night was a 19. That makes me feel better.
Yeah. Only up from here, right? Nothing bad could ever happen.
Right, sure. I mean, we're in hell.
So yeah, like I said, at the moment, what you can see, I should say, I missed one thing in my description. You see in the more immediate distance this vampire gathering and sacrifice. In the further distance, kind of between like the vampire area and the citadel, you just see waves upon waves of those same little kind of demon creatures, like just with like the inky black skin and like they're kind of almost like dusty and material. Um, so they're almost, as I say, when they're with all of them bunched so close together, they're almost featureless. It's only because there's some that are close enough that you can separate them visually, that you can tell that it's essentially a sea of them.
A sea of it. What?
Yeah.
What would be the plural of like a grouping of vampires?
Well, no, this is the demons. I'm saying that.
Oh, these are the demons. I thought
yeah.
these were the
Yeah,
vampires.
you see like 200 vampires in the more immediate distance that are doing the sacrifice, and a sea of the same kind of demon creatures that you were fighting in London, and then you see the citadel in the furthest distance, where there's, like I said, the lightning, and you hear thunder coming from there. Because you're functionally underground, there are these kind of cliff walls, like where you've come onto, and they kind of go like around the whole area. You see a lot of different caves and entrances and things.
All right, hear me out. I've played a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog. We're gonna run along the side of the cliff. Eventually, there's gonna be a big old fucking loop-de-loop. We're gonna hit that son of a bitch like our life depends on it. That should give us enough speed to where we should be able to like ball up, fling ourselves right into the fucking citadel. Now, at some point, we're gonna have to worry about this big fucking egg son of a bitch.
So you're welcome to try Bone Man's plan of running along the wall.
I think that was Brand. That wasn't with the voice, so I wanted to react in character, but that wasn't with the voice. So I was like, "Is this just?"
You're right. Yeah, so you're right. That was Brandon just spitballing. So you're free to ignore that at your leisure.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like, I guess theoretically you could scale the walls, although you don't have your motorcycle with you, so you don't really have any kind of speed.
Thanks for reminding me, RC. I totally forgot about that.
It seemed critical to remind you that when you were separated from your compatriots in House Van Helsing and they entered the Hell Dimension separately, that you had your motorcycle stored safely in the pocket dimension bag of Marion the Librarian.
Thanks. Really appreciate that reminder.
That was totally for you and not to fill in viewers.
Right. Just try to avoid falling into water, and I should be okay. I'll take that advice, Calvin.
If there was any water here to worry about.
Right. I've dealt with enough water and being put out. Like,
what are you talking about? We're in hell. Where's the ocean of baby tears?
Anyways.
Well, that's somewhere in a different cavern, I guess.
So,
fuck.
Boneman, I'm normally just the charge in and hit things. That seems like the wrong approach here.
And it is worth noting that once you entered through the portal, the power up that you had gotten from Odin has completely faded from you.
So we're no longer Odin pumped, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you're just regular pumped.
Well, I'll give you one guess on who's got 2 fucking thumbs and doesn't want to deal with all those vampires.
I'm gonna guess you.
You're goddamn right, it's me. Well, are you good at being sneaky?
Boneman, I am constantly on fire and in armor. No, I'm not.
Yeah, and we're in fucking hell. Buddy, you just look like Jerry Slapnut down here.
You make a good point.
So, I'll ask again, if you tried really, really hard, do you think you'd shit the bed?
No, maybe? I'm not sure what you're asking. Unless it is... No, I'm not
Can
the
you
best
repeat the
at being
question?
sneaky. But I can try. Look, worst case scenario, I take 100 and you take 100.
Again, that is just the vampires, I want to be clear.
Yes, that I know. I don't think Oliver's worried about the demons because we took them out very easily in London.
Okay, so I recognize that this is a stretch.
You were also Odin
What?
pumped back then.
Oh, that's true. We were Odin pumped.
I hate this
When
phrase.
You are the one that made it, RC. You have to deal with the consequences.
So, I have expertise history. Is there any way I could possibly use that to see if I've read any ancient tomes or something on the secret passages of hell or anything that could be fucking useful?
Okay. And then the question I'm also going to ask is, were you serious about the ex-wife thing? Because that didn't seem like a serious statement, but I never know with you.
Buddy, I could go either way. If you could use it, go ahead and use it, because that's funny.
See,
All right, we'll see how bad you roll.
See, I was thinking you weren't serious, considering Bone Man comes from another dimension.
Look, buddy, hell is hell.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't... I was going to say, theoretically, multiple dimensions, single hell.
Exactly.
I
If
guess
anything,
that's
hell would
possible.
be even more horrific by the fact that 2D and 3D creatures are intermingling.
Oh.
We really got to give
I'm
you a
not-
power where you can go, like, turn sideways to hide.
No, genuinely, like, with the knowledge that Bone Man is a 2D entity, and also because canonically I can speak Ghost. There's a couple things I'd like to do to this character sheet, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll expertise history now.
Streak,
All right,
I
go for
agree
it.
with you.
Also, I was going to say, also, Streak definitely makes a great point.
I do agree with you, Streak. That would be funny.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to toggle this on. There we go. Now our Twitch friends and our YouTube friends can see what each other are saying.
Hello,
Wowie.
Twitch friends.
Okay, that's expertise history 23 altogether.
23. So you haven't read a ton about the Hell Dimension. You've maybe met one or two people that have returned from it. But they were kind of just normal people. They weren't like experts. They weren't members of House Van Helsing.
Sure.
They were
my
frankly probably a
brother-in-law.
little terrified of you being a 2D skeleton man. But the information you're able to gather is that all of these kind of nooks and crannies, you will expect to find like other creatures within them. So these are, for the most part, most of these caves, you would expect them to be inhabited by things. Not necessarily all of them dangerous, but inhabited nonetheless.
Well, the bad news is that tunnel right there, and that tunnel right there, and that tunnel right there, and probably that tunnel right there are filled with things that are even freakier than naked mole rats. And naked mole rats weird me the fuck out.
What about Rufus?
Wait, sorry, I have to do a pause. Are naked mole rats something that Bone Man had in his home dimension, or something he only discovered upon the entrance to the Mayhemverse, the core Mayhemverse?
It's something I ain't never seen before until the first time I went to a zoo here in the Mayhemverse. And boy howdy, I did not enjoy that experience.
Yeah,
The zoo
neither did
as
all
a
the kids that
whole was
realized you weren't an
cool.
animatronic.
Mommy, what the fuck is that? It's flat.
But it keeps turning.
And your flesh!
All right, wait. We can't start crossing voices. That being said, yeah, what do you want to do? Do you want to try to sneak your way through the vampires? Do you want to try and scale the walls? Do you want to try and go into the caverns? Do you want to try something else that I don't think has been suggested yet? I'm just thinking about the things we've talked about so far.
I mean, buddy, I'm thinking either we.
We have to
sneak-
stop the ritual, right? Like that seems.
Oh fuck!
I
do
mean,
we
yeah,
have
you
to
don't really
stop
have a
the
ton. I was gonna say,
ritual?
you haven't got you can't tell a ton of sense as what's happening with this ritual.
Oh,
Could I
wait.
roll an expertise occult to see if I can tell what this ritual might be?
What did you want to ask, Brandon?
So this is the most like Wile E. Coyote answer to this problem I can think of.
God.
But you did mention that we're in like some kind of massive hell ravine, right?
Essentially, what you're doing is you're on like a cliffside overlooking a valley.
And the ritual is happening within the valley.
Yeah, like it'd be the next kind of like plateau down from you.
Bro, can I start a landslide? Is there like a giant bundle of rocks or some shit that I can knock over and like just cause the ritual to be disrupted via earth and stone?
Okay. Well, let's have IgKnight roll that occult check first.
Is there a big red barrel anywhere I can kick?
Is that RC speak for? Yeah, no.
Listen, you're a character with free will. I can't stop you from starting a landslide, but
I gotta.
Well, they can't prove it was us. We're in hell. Landslides happen, Gerald.
I got a 15 total.
15. What you can tell is it looks like they have some kind of human sacrifice amongst and it's like kind of tied down to a like a slab.
Well, it sucks
Oh.
to be old Kevin there.
Okay, but what if that's one of them? We need to go down there and stop.
One of who? The fucking Brady Bunch?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's not a human you recognize. You're
Oh, okay. We can't just let a human die, Boneman.
Why not? Happens every day.
really living up to the responsibility of the Bone Man name.
Let me put it this way: you can come with me, or you can stay here. But I'm
Or
going
you
to
can
try and
come
stop
against me.
God
it. God damn it, Brandon!
All right, Callan, you get a hero point for suggesting something heroic. I'm tempted to take away Bone Man's.
I'm sorry,
I
bro. It
wouldn't
was sitting
say
right
you.
there. How can I not?
So, what are you trying to do then, Ignite?
Along the wall that we're on, can I get to like above the sacrifice?
He's going to
what do you
try
have
a
that you could
Macho
use as,
Man
like-
Randy Savage elbow drop.
Because basically, are you trying to scale? You're trying to scale the wall, or trying to scale the ceiling?
Well, so you said that they're on the plateau underneath us,
Right, like here's the
just-
cliff that you're on, and then there's a little bit of cliff wall, and then there's a little flat space.
Right.
before
How
more
far
cliff.
does the cliff go around the plateau? Can I like walk it, or like would I have to scale it to get above the altar?
Yeah, I was gonna say it forms more of a wall than any kind of
Okay,
overhang.
so I would have to scale it to like.
Yeah, or jump, or you'd have to do something that's like you wouldn't be able to get above it necessarily on its own.
Okay. Yeah. Shit. I don't.
So I have a
Oh.
14 in deception.
Okay.
What if I tried to tell the guys that the ritual was off? Satan said the ritual was off.
Satan. Satan.
Like I'm the middle manager and the ritual's off.
Well,
Is
discuss
that-
that amongst yourselves about that idea.
I'm gonna just start. I mean, if you want to do that, I could try and scale the thing over there or sneak over there.
Worst case scenario, it's a good distraction and I have super speed.
Yeah,
It's not
you
very
do.
good super speed, but it's super speed.
What's your speed?
I 2.
What's the rate? I believe that's regular speed.
No, I can run 8 miles an hour.
It should say any
I'm
other
morbidly
distance.
obese.
It
That's
should
like
say more
super
distance
speed to
besides 8
me.
miles an hour. Like
120 feet per round.
there we go. Okay, so that's like 4 times the normal movement speed.
In super speed.
It is super speed. You got me there.
I could try and. I have a more faith in my athletics and trying to climb over to the altar than I do in my stealth and trying to sneak over.
Okay.
So
So are
My
we trying?
stealth and my
Wait, just to be clear. So
deception
you're
is
gonna are you
same,
gonna try
so-
you're gonna try to interfere with it, or is Bone Man gonna try the deception thing?
I think I'm gonna try and scale the wall over there while he's trying to deceive them,
Okay.
just to get in position in case shit goes wrong.
Okay. All right. So Bone Man, you're able to skitter your way down the plateau. What do you like? What's your plan here? Like and imagine like these vampires are pretty much broken into like two almost there's like a walkway with 2 sides and then the altar at the end of the walkway, like basically like a church.
So, you ever watch Looney Tunes?
Sure.
I don't like what this is.
You know when Bugs Bunny just sort of shows up somewhere in the right outfit and speaks with enough authority that
Right.
whoever's around him goes with it?
Okay.
Why did I
Well,
know?
my hope is that since I'm a 2D skeleton in hell, it's gonna go something like that.
Yeah. I'm asking what specifically are you doing and saying?
Well, I am going to.
Are you gonna walk straight down the
Skitter-
center and
I'm walking right up to whoever the head cult guy is. Just
This ritual's not up to code.
Bad news, buddy. Word from Balathar. We're gonna have to hold this one off.
Word from who?
Balathar. Fucking Balathar. You kidding me? You're running goddamn rituals down here and you don't know who fucking Balathar is?
Roll me that deception check.
Please tell me you got
That's
it.
a
That's
19
funny.
on the dice.
Okay.
So,
Total of 33, I believe that'll be.
yep, that's a 33. All
right.
Also, to refresh you, RC, Balathar is the fucking demon they fought in the Florida edition.
I was
of the
thinking
first
that might
ever-
be that. I was thinking it might be that character. So
yeah, I kind of figured that's who it was.
editor's note: true believer. You can find this character as featured in Redacted Rangers 2 or 3, one of them.
I believe that was 3.
Anyway,
He was the cliffhanger of 2, actually.
Yeah. That
It's like
being said,
Ignite.
roll me an athletics check. Ignite. Actually, sorry. I'll let you choose best of athletics or stealth.
Athletics.
I assumed, but I just wanted to give you the option.
It's gonna be a 26 total.
26 total. Okay. All right. And the head cultist that you're speaking to, Bone Man, he pulls back his hood. Like, they're all kind of dressed in, like, you know, the dark robes with, like, a red lining to them. You know, kind of the reverse of your robe, actually, come to think of it.
Can we say that he kind of looks like the energy vampire from What We Do in the Shadows, whose name I'm just blanking on?
Oh, I never watched that. I was going to say that he's
neither.
gorgeous is the one thing that you really take notice of.
Oh, we are two very different places on this, man.
Yeah. No, this
I'm
vampire is a
basically
gorgeous
pitching
vampire.
the human version of Dilbert.
Oh, no. This man looks this man is he hasn't even
Oh
really said
no,
too much to
he's
you.
hot.
Yeah, it's oh no, he's hot, and he just from the few words he said, his voice is just velvety and smooth. And
Well-
what did you say? What did you say, Balathar?
Yeah.
I haven't heard from Balathar in some time, but if the ritual is called off, so be it.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Better luck next time.
And he makes a gesture to some of the other vampires that were standing near the altar, who begin to cut away the restraints.
I cannot believe that fucking worked.
Me neither, honestly.
This is the second best example of me ever bullshitting my way through something in a tabletop game. The only thing that's ever beaten this was the time I got through major security by claiming to be a Jimmy John's guy.
So the head vampire looks at the
Later.
person who is getting up from the slab, and he puts a hand on their shoulder and says, "Sorry, friend, I guess it's not happening today." And the person's like, "Oh man, does that mean I got to go back to the workshops?" "Afraid so. Good luck." And the vampires begin to lead this person away.
This doesn't concern me, but I feel like it does, but I really don't want it to.
So yeah, Ignite, you have scaled the wall successfully. No one has taken notice of you quite yet at the moment.
And I see them
but
all
yeah.
filing out.
Well, you see the four vampires who had cut the person free begin to basically escort him. What looks to be like towards a pathway that leads towards the Citadel.
Oh, you know what?
Sort of like a blood red brick road.
Just to figure out what these guys were up to.
So what were y'all supposed to be doing anyway?
Oh, Balathar didn't tell you?
Look, buddy, I'm just the middleman. They don't tell me shit I don't need to know.
Well, we were going to infuse him with a demon to make him one of us.
Okay, so Brandon has assessed that I'm real happy that happened, but if this man said that didn't happen, I don't need to help him. He's a piece of shit. He probably doesn't tip.
So yes, he was excited to be, no longer having to work in labor in the mines and whatnot.
Well, that's a real shame. But mining builds character.
Mining builds character.
Motherfucker plays Minecraft one time.
I like the part where you put the block on the block.
It makes another block sometimes. Okay, so yeah, so the vampires do begin to kind of disperse a little bit. You notice that they're kind of heading away from the citadel and more towards what seems to be now that you've kind of like changed perspective. You can see like a little village that's not too far away.
Oh god, I feel like we have to go to the Citadel, but Vampire Village sounds fucking hype. I bet you they play that one song in the first Blade movie. You know, the one in the fucking Bloodbrave scene. I bet that's just on loop.
But they hate it.
Well, fucking sucks to suck. I would love that shit.
Yeah, but for how long would you love that shit?
Buddy, it's been like 20 something years and I'm not sick of it yet.
Well, you got me there then. So anyway, yeah, you've got the vampires, and the lead vampire is kind of still standing with you, Bone Man. I'm sorry, I don't believe we've been acquainted before. But you work for Balathar?
Yes, sir. My name's Boneman. Howdy do.
And I stick my little 2D hand out.
And he very like gives you like a little like single shake.
Always feels funny doing that with a 3D person.
You're a far bit more chipper than most of the people that Balathar has sent our way.
I do love my work.
Oh no.
I was born for middle management, and I don't much care for people, so seeing all these meat sacks suffer makes me smile. I guess something about that combination might be refreshing to Balathar. Or I don't know, maybe he just likes kicking me in the chest because of the way I flail.
You are the most peculiar little creature.
Where in hell?
Well, since I'm not doing the ritual any longer, I will probably make my way towards the Citadel. The village will have to wait, since we don't have a new member joining us anymore.
You don't want to make sure that your buddy's okay? He seems sad.
You mean the guy that they were, like, walking away?
Yeah.
That guy's being escorted, like, to the mines.
Oh, yeah, I'll make sure he's doing all right. You don't want a sad miner. You want them fucking hi-ho!
All right, congratulations, Brandon. You've gotten your hero point.
There it is. He's back up to 1.
No, you're both at 2. So yeah, Ignite, you've just kind of been chilling on the wall. What are you doing then? And Bone Man, are you following along as this head vampire goes to leave?
I mean, I was really hoping to get away from this guy, but fucking if being his homie's gonna get me into Citadel, then say la vie, funny hui.
I think I'm just watching Bone Man talk to this demon, shake his hand, or this vampire. He's a vampire.
Yeah.
This vampire.
Same thing, really. But
Yeah, really. And I'm just like, God damn it, Bone Man. You're supposed to get him to go away.
Yeah, and meanwhile, if it makes you feel any better, I'm also sitting there like,
God damn it, Bone Man. You were supposed to make him go away.
Okay, so now that they're going away, we should go to the Citadel. The Citadel is probably a good point of reference, and we need to know where we are.
So are you saying this to yourself, to be clear?
It's just in my head, my inner
Okay.
monologue.
So yes, to yourself.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying it out loud.
Okay, gotcha.
Just like you asked what I was thinking and what I was gonna do. I was like,
Gotcha.
I'm gonna wait. I guess I'm gonna wait for them to go away to jump down and like
Okay.
sneakily follow or see what happens. Because
Was there-
stealth is my strong suit.
So, okay. Was there happen to be any giant pits of lava between
Wait.
us and the Citadel?
Yeah. I mean, there's lava
Well,
fucking everywhere.
Cool. Okay, I have a game plan. What's up, Gallon?
Could I make myself look like a demon with my armor? Because we have established that I can kind of make it look like mostly what I want.
Okay. Roll me a deception check. That feels most apt.
I was thinking disguise, but I don't know that I have that.
Yeah, I don't think you have any kind of disguising powers specifically.
6.
Total?
Yeah. I mean, on the die, too. I have +0.
Oh, buddy.
My helmet has horns now.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's basically all you're able to do is you pull some fire away from like some other things
Well,
and you
the
form
good
some
news
horns.
is you look like Gene Simmons. The bad news is you look like
Gene
Gene
Simmons.
Simmons.
So yeah, you're able to mildly change the appearance. Let's just say this for simplicity. To do so well would take too much concentration and pull power away from other things. It would be like less
And-
armored or less sword.
For what
Yeah.
it's worth, the second we're alone, I plan on shoving this big palooka in the lake of fire.
So essentially, imagine this. Like I said, there's this long, winding path that goes towards the citadel. Kind of some, but it's almost, as I say, as you start to walk away from this precipice, it becomes more of a bridge. And below the bridge is a lot of different like lava, but then there's also like little islands and plateaus where a lot of those demon creatures from earlier are kind of setting up shop, and also along the walls and things.
Okay.
Like the closer you get to the citadel, the more of them there are.
So, genuinely, I don't know why I'm so fucking Looney Tunes brain today, but as we get closer to this citadel and we're over this giant fucking bridge leading to a lake of fire, when there isn't no one looking, I just want to shove them over the bridge, tumble into the lake of fire, and fucking die.
I was gonna say, do you need me to roll stealth to follow?
No, I'm trying to eliminate this altogether. I'm trying to fucking kill this guy.
Well, I assume that there's like stuff leading up to this bridge, and I can't just
Oh
climb the
yeah,
wall.
shit. You're probably gonna need to stealth a little bit to get to this point.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I believe in you, sport.
Yeah, so let's have you roll a stealth check.
Oh,
and
good.
I mean, I'm going to say you've been walking along for a little bit. I mean, in terms of trying to push this guy. Well, what'd you get for your stealth check, Callan?
I mean, I rolled better than my deception, but
That's good.
it's a 13 total.
13 total? Okay. Okay. And, you're walking along with this vampire. So, how long have you been in service to Balithar?
Oh, it hasn't been too terribly long at all. I'd say maybe, times we had down here less than a century, that's for sure. They had me at ball stabbing for a while.
Roll me a deception check.
Had me at ball stabbing.
Well, the good news is I rolled a 13. Okay, that's a 27 altogether.
God damn, Brandon.
Dude, I have so much in deception.
I didn't even think that Balithar was in charge of ball stabbing anymore.
He wasn't, but I showed such devotion to my work that I rise my way up the ranks. Turns out the American dream's alive and well in hell.
God damn it. Oh, wait.
My camera died.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, wait, you're still on the call, I think. No, wait.
Sometimes not.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know what's been up with my camera, but
Oh, skill issue.
I had a joke, but then I realized that I shouldn't say that on stream.
Good job.
good call.
Good job. Look, Brandon, people can grow.
Yeah, not me, but people.
Hey,
Yeah, people can grow. I'm me.
Anyway,
I'm like if a raccoon got titties.
so yeah, that's what did we leave off on? He says, I didn't even know that Balithar handled ball stabbing anymore.
Yeah, and I brought up how my chipper can-do attitude. The American dream's alive and well in hell.
Right. So I guess, yeah, try to roll an attack check, I guess, if you're trying to push him. We'll do it as an armed attack.
Fantastic. Oh yeah, I have taunt. Bro, that's like the third 13 I've rolled tonight.
God damn.
Can't tell if that's lucky or
21.
unlucky. 21? All right. And what's the DC on your unarmed attack?
Unarmed, that would be 18.
All right. So you push him, and he goes, ah, ah, and he goes over the edge, but you don't hear a splash.
He's a vampire. He could.
And then a moment later, he hovers in front of you,
Rage!
rage filling his eyes. What the hell was that?
I tripped. My bad, dog.
You could have gone with tested your reflexes, but I tripped. My bad.
I tripped is so bad, you're not getting a deception roll for this
You're
one.
not getting a deception. Good call. Good call. You probably would have rolled high enough to get it.
And the vampire, whose name you failed to ask,
Oh yeah, we didn't even get his name.
looks back at you, raises up further into the air, and begins to fly like the Wicked Witch of the West towards the Citadel.
Can I try and shoot him down?
Go for it, yeah.
I would also like to try and shoot him.
I also thought about having him say, "What the here was that?" But
That would have been good.
Well, you can't fault the skeleton for trying.
23 to hit. With wrong
23
number,
hits.
yeah.
What's the DC on that? And what are you hitting him with?
Remember I have my spear shot.
Ah, right. All right, yeah. What's the DC on that?
27.
Fuck.
Yeah, you catch him with this like lance of fire, basically, and you know
Does
you
my
see it
count?
tear into him, and he kind of falls from the sky, seeming to kind of go beyond a ridge of rocky cliffs. So you
What's-
don't see him anymore, but he's no longer in the air.
What's if the attack roll I made?
I did not hear you made an attack roll.
I was trying to.
Oh,
You want me
Alright.
to go ahead and roll that again?
sure.
Okay. Well, that one was a fucking natural 20, so thank you for letting me reroll that one.
All right, what's the DC on that?
DC on that's a 21, baby.
Do you want to use the
You're,
crit to plus
you're
5?
darn scooting.
So 26.
Yes. Please, if I can shoot him into a lake of fire, that would still count.
What do you? Oh yeah, with the bow. I was,
Let's go.
I was like, what are you attacking him with? But
What is Bone Man attacking him with?
bones.
The bow.
Exactly.
That was a stretch.
I feel like
um,
that stretch was the genesis of this character.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alex, if you're still here.
Thank you for giving me my favorite character.
So, yeah, both of you hit him. Like you hit him with an arrow, you hit him with a fire lance, and he goes over this ridgeway, but you don't see him anymore. He doesn't appear to be flying anymore, but you don't see him, and he's like a good distance away at this point.
Well,
Wherever you are, fucking run, fucking run, fucking run.
are we running towards or away?
We're running towards. We gotta get in there to save your dickhead friends.
Oh yeah, right. Let's. I guess.
Oh yeah, right.
I guess he did fly towards the citadel, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he's gonna fucking let them know because I kind of shit the bed on that one.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't notice me.
I'm floored, but in your defense,
This is, of course, happening
really
while we're running.
screwed the pooch.
Did you at least get his name, Bone Man?
Fuck no, I didn't.
God damn it, Bone Man!
Not my proudest moment. Let's just get in the fucking citadel before we get our asses eaten by goddamn fuck bats.
What is a fuck bat?
You don't want to know what a fuck bat is. Get your fleshy ass moving.
Brandon, can you get a little closer to your mic? Yeah, just like that. All right, so now you're making your way towards the Citadel.
I figured that conversation was happening while we're running, and then the last part was Bone Man pulling ahead of IgKnight.
All right. So as you wind through this cavernous area, you've now come across what appears to be a lot of like a forest, but all of the trees are like gray and black.
I play the shit ton of Mortal Kombat. Don't get near the mouths.
I don't see any mouths. Should I
Be thankful for that. That means that you still have a chance of seeing heaven.
What?
Don't ask questions you don't want the fleshy answers to, fuckboy.
All right, so yeah, you begin to make your way into the forest. I should say the path winds its way into the forest.
Damn it, Rachel.
Um, and so the way that the forest gets thicker, like there's very close together trees, like not really easy to pass between them, and the path that you're taking begins to wind in a much tighter space, essentially.
I would like to roll a perception check to see if I can spot the cowardly lion.
Roll a perception check.
I would also like to roll perception to see if I can spot the vampire,
Okay.
whose name we did not get.
So I rolled a 23. Do I
Okay.
spot that goddamn lion?
I rolled a 15 total.
15 total.
Perhaps a man of tin or a feller made of straw.
I'm a little distracted by the smoke that's being made by my fire and these leaves.
Yeah. There's mostly what you're noticing is like you're creating almost like a walking smoke signal as you're going.
Oh, good. Love that.
But you're distracted enough by that you don't realize what Bone Man does, which is like a very low humming snarl, but multiple ones throughout the forest, kind of coming in all directions from you.
Buddy, don't be alarmed, but there
You're a
seems to be a boogeyman or perhaps boogeymen in the forest.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, do not be alarmed, I am a skeleton.
That too.
I love how Bone Man and Ignite together give very cartoon vibes, but when all of House Van Helsing together, it's like supernatural.
Yeah. To be fair, he is two-dimensional and a skeleton.
Yeah,
Skeleton?
that's my whole Tinder bio, dog.
So anyway,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
you're continuing to make
boogeymen
your.
around here.
What was that?
I said, I'm sorry, you're saying there's boogeymen around here?
Well, something's a fucking snarling.
And now that he said that, you can kind of hear it. You notice it too, Ignite.
Sword out, mask down.
And the
So-
smoke signal above you gets stronger.
God damn it.
So, on one hand, I'm pretty sure that if we just continue to speak loudly and look big, we should be fine. On the other hand, I might be mistaking hell beasts for bears.
I mean, that
If
is
we're lucky, there's a lot of crossover.
yeah, that is true.
And when have you ever been lucky?
I mean, I could look intimidating.
I can look skeletal.
So are you continuing to make your way forward?
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think-
it's a bit late to turn back now.
I think because I don't want to cause more of a smoke screen, can we have Ignite lead the way and like do like the jungle machete thing, but with his fire sword? And these
Okay.
That's fair. I can kind of
Trees to,
lead
like,
up the
create-
back and like make sure that
So
I can perceive.
previously, it was all
perceptively.
of the falling leaves that you were kind of turning into the smoke signal. When you cut into the trees begin igniting.
but I'm Ignite.
Yeah, I know. They look very similar to you in that they are also ablaze now.
Oh, okay.
No, maybe
and the-
maybe I should go back.
and
to
the
being
fire
one in
and
the
the
lead.
fire begins to spread beyond the initial path.
Maybe setting a fire was a bad idea.
Yeah, maybe I'll take the lead on this one.
And I guess
So are
I
you
go
making your
back
way
to-
through the area that Ignite was trying to cut, or are you trying to stay on the path now?
I feel like the
I'm-
path is still probably the smartest idea.
Yeah, I don't have any better
What is-
ideas here.
What is it? What is it that's usually said about straying from the path? There's more danger.
Yeah, I don't know. The DM's giving us a look like we're about to do something fucking stupid. Maybe we should take the
stray
obvious.
from the path.
Maybe we should take the obvious.
Guys,
bait
I
with the
assure you that
DMs.
my expression did not change.
That's fair. We are.
Okay, so we
are the
just
definition
always
of
thought
doing
we were
something-
stupid.
Yeah,
Got
we
it.
are the definition of doing something stupid.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fair. I'm the one who forgot to get the fucking vampire's name. So.
Yeah, that was not. Yeah.
Calvin's throwing you under the bus for that one. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where you're going.
do we want to follow the path that I've burned, or do we want to just keep following this path?
Look, buddy, whatever gets us to the fucking Citadel quicker.
That
Yeah,
would be
whatever
cutting
gets-
through.
No, then let's cut through. Fuck it. Yeehaw.
Full ignition it is.
All right. Make me an attack check, Ignite.
I'm assuming with my sword.
Yeah, exactly.
20 total.
20 total. All right. Yeah, you're hacking and you're slashing, and again, like either side of the trees are beginning to catch on fire, and it begins to spread to the trees. But you are creating a path for yourselves as you go through.
Is the growling getting louder?
Yes.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, the growling begins to get louder. Like the Citadel, you can now see it. Like you've just been able to cut through enough of this path because of the way it winds that the Citadel is getting closer and closer. You're maybe like a quarter mile away at this point. But this growling has gotten intense, and suddenly on top of the trees, you see tons of those little demon creatures looking down, like gazing down upon the two of you. They're perched like flocks of birds on this. And then a moment later, the growling gets louder and more of a gurgling sound as this, basically imagine, it's the body of a lion, but the head of like a Cthulhu.
What the fuck?
As it kind of gallops into the area that you're at. And then another one does, and then another one does, and they're all just kind of looking at you.
Can I roll expertise occult to see if I know what the fuck this is?
Sure, go for it.
$13.
You've heard of creatures like this, but they don't. The readings you've done don't give any kind of name or anything. You know that they are rumored to be able to fly, and that they can also like spit venom.
Okay, so these things might be able to spit venom and probably can fly. So that's not good.
And then the three of them have surrounded you, and they're growling and gurgling at you, and kind of leaning down like something that's about to pounce.
I have a fucking crazy idea.
Ooh, can I try and intimidate? Oh wait, what's your crazy idea?
So, I have fascinate with deception,
Okay.
and what I see before me are hell puppies. Could I possibly grab one of my ribs and, continuing with the cartoon logic, throw my rib and see if I can convince them to play fetch with me?
I thought you were gonna try and xylophone yourself.
Which would you allow?
Which would you allow?
Brandon, you continue to have free will, so you're going to be able to do whichever one you choose to do. I will not give you any hint as to which would be more successful.
If one of them
Okay.
doesn't work, I can try and look big and scary and make them go away.
You know what? No, I like the xylophone idea because then I can lead them with music.
So you want to Pied Piper them?
Yes. I want us. I don't want to fight. I want to make new friends.
You know how RC feels about making villains into friends. It's only allowed.
These
one.
aren't villains. These are pets, and it's never happened with Boneman before, so I haven't blown my wad yet.
You're right. You haven't blown your once yet.
All right. Well, I'm trying to think about what even role that would be. Deception, I guess.
I mean,
Persuasion.
fascinate deception is what I was going to go for.
Oh, right. So it would be deception.
You're not going to believe me, but I just rolled a nat 20.
All right. What's the total for that then?
RC looks so disappointed.
A 34 altogether?
34. You get these things' attention, and they're watching you intently. They've ignored Ignite entirely at this point.
Oh,
They're
no.
so fascinated by the sound.
You know what, man?
You go for the Citadel, I'll catch up with you later.
What?
Go for the fucking Citadel, I'll catch up.
Okay, fine. Run. I don't. Oh wait. Oh no. What did RC just roll for?
All right, so
Oh no!
Ignite, you begin to hack your way through the
Damn
fire
it.
or
Oh,
through the
no.
forest. And these three things are just kind of looking at you, Bone Man, just kind of like as you're, playing your own rib cage.
No.
Spooky, scary me.
No. What's scary is the dice roll that just occurred.
And for two of them, eventually, after watching for long enough, their eyes kind of like roll back, and they begin to snarl and snap, and then they start fighting each other. And when those two start fighting each other, the third one seems almost brought out of the trance, growls and looks around and begins to run in Ignite's direction.
Shit, shit, shit. Run like you stole some shit from Kmart.
He's
Can
from
I
the
look
UK. He
back
doesn't know
at
what that is.
Because I'm concerned and confused.
Roll like you pinched an item from Greg's.
I don't. I'm gonna. Yeah, I turn around. What the hell is? Ah!
And yeah, this thing is barreling down on you. Sorry,
I'm afraid to
apologies.
stop playing
Give
my
me
rib
just
cage.
a quick second. I'll be right back.
Okay, everything okay? Oh,
Daddy has to go drink a little something, something.
RC is.
Daddy
apparently
wasn't
busy.
expecting
But
me
hey.
to take my playbook out of Hannah nor Barbera.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the Hanna-Barbera shit tonight, but hey.
Look, man, it's Halloween. This is when Bone Man is ironically at his most normal.
What?
Just
How is
roll
that
with it.
making sense?
Just roll with it.
Yeah, I mean, I will say I do like that I turned around and just screamed. I didn't like try to stand my ground or anything. I'm just like, oh god.
Oh dear.
Alrighty then. So, yeah, this thing is barreling down upon you.
I scream. I turn around. I scream. I'm like, can I just try to like stop and like basically make my
Throw your sword at
flame
it.
bigger, like just defensive stance. I'm ready to just.
So are you trying to actually fight it, or are you trying to, like, I guess what my question is, are you trying to prepare to fight it? Are you trying to, like, increase your defense, or are you trying to intimidate?
I would like to.
Or something else, potentially.
No, Ignite is. I feel like Ignite is like Goku. He's very stupid when it comes to knowing things, but when it comes to a fight, he knows exactly what to do. So I feel like the best thing is to turn around, stop, get into a defensive position, and as soon as it gets, get ready to, as soon as it gets close enough, like, swing. Dodge and swing. As much as I would love to roll intimidation and try and make this thing stop in its tracks, Ignite is not a cartoon character.
All right, well, roll an attack check.
Come on, Caliburn, don't fail me now. 19 total.
19 total. Yeah, that's going to hit. What's the DC on that?
DC for Caliburn is 25.
25. Tell me what it looks like when you take this thing out.
So I turn around to see it. I scream. And I'm like, wait, think. This is normal. I pivot, stop, just get into a defensive stance, and as it leaps to pounce on me, I just kind of get low, get under it, and just swing, cutting its underbelly as it goes over me.
What
All
about
right.
this is normal?
And when you do, it splits and then burns and then ashes in the air.
Sweet.
I'm just gonna start walking back. All
towards
right.
towards Bone Man or
Towards
back
Bone
to the
Man.
Citadel?
No, towards Bone Man. All right.
And
The other
then, yeah,
two-
Bone Man, at this point, the other two have, even when you stopped xylophoning, the other two are just fighting each other.
Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna leave them to it.
And all of the little demon creatures on the various trees, though, just let out this piercing scream.
Cheese it, cheese it, cheese it.
cheese it
Fucking run, you plebeian!
as he's running past me. All right, fine. I guess we're running again.
All right. I'm
Where in
assuming
hell
then that
get used to that?
I'm assuming then that you're
used to have
hacking
a
in.
motorcycle.
I assuming
You're
then that
from the
you're.
UK. You should be used to this Doctor Who bullshit.
I'm assuming then that you're hacking. You're slashing your way through the forest again.
Yep.
All
Myself
right.
too with my little rapier.
All right. Both of you roll attack checks for me then.
Please be back.
26.
I finally rolled something kind of shitty. 15.
15. Ignite, you're hacking and slashing, like just cutting through this forest like butter and setting it on fire. And Bone Man's just like hacking one arrow into a trunk.
Hold that. You have
I'm
a
using
rapier. Use it.
It's one of those stabby ones.
So is an arrow.
So anyway, yeah, you're staying just ahead of these things when eventually you cut through a line of trees and you find yourself back on the main path and you can see like an entrance to the citadel, like a drawbridge almost, in the close distance, like maybe 100 feet away.
Indiana Jones your way through the motherfucker.
I was thinking of the Blues Brothers, but okay. And I'm just gonna run.
All right, and as you're running closer and closer towards it, you see the drawbridge begins to come down.
I told you it was Indiana Jones.
Why is it coming down? It shouldn't be coming down for us.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, like to be clear, it's opening for you is what I mean.
Yeah, like it's going down, right? Like
Yeah, it was pulled
it's
up.
allowing us to pass.
Correct.
Why is it allowing us to pass? That it shouldn't be.
Because the plot has to go forward.
All right, wait a second. Bone Man is not a character that is aware of of the
Bone
fourth
Man
wall.
is canonically Midnight Hydra's best friend.
What?
He's.
What?
I mentioned that in the stream and you said nothing.
Yeah, but it's probably the Bone Man and Midnight Hydra of that universe.
Bone Man, baby. What do you mean of that universe? Bone Man's a fucking, like, absolute
This
anomaly.
is a conversation.
Yeah,
This
you're
is a
right.
conversation for later.
Anyway, but yeah, the drawbridge begins to go down, and this horde of demons are just following along behind you. They're starting to kind of nip and slash at your ankles because if you don't remember, they are 3 feet tall, which I guess is pretty tall for Bone Man actually. But
Yeah, those fuckers are huge.
I mean, Ignite's only 5'8".
yeah, but I mean, something that's 3 foot tall is basically like a horde of demon kindergartners running at you.
Well, I hate it now. And I
Good.
want to go home.
Well, too bad are you going into the Citadel is what I was presuming, but
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about stopping by 7-Eleven, picking up a Slurpee. Yeah, I'm
Alright.
getting into Citadel.
all right. And as you cross the bridge, it begins going up like as you're running along it. It pulls back up.
Can we say that I sort of slide down the bridge for the end, that last little bit? Because that sounds cool.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, can we leap the gap? But no, let's not do that.
Can I do a Christ
Well,
there?
no. It doesn't start raising until you've stepped onto it.
Okay.
Yeah. And a few trailing demons kind of catch up with you. Some of them are killed immediately by the fall from the bridge. And then there's just a few that are left snapping and suddenly go instead of angrily snapping at you, just kind of go blank expression and then walk away.
What?
Yeah, that's right. You better run or I'm gonna shove my whole foot in your ass. Biatch!
Why would they just walk away?
Because we're two bad mama jammas.
Okay, but then why would they have chased us all this way?
They're worried about our cardio.
Welcome, friends.
Fuck me sideways.
Who said that?
As this tall, 12-foot skeletal winged demon creature comes around the corner. Which
please tell me
Oh,
roll
are you fucking kidding me?
roll me a let's go with a history and a cult check respectively.
Okay.
That's 21.
I rolled a 5, so that's a 9.
You know it's a demon.
Boneman, please tell me you know this.
And what did you get, Brandon?
A 21.
21, you are aware that this is in fact Balithar.
May I
Oh,
immediately
no!
roll a deception check?
What'd you say, Brandon?
May I immediately roll a deception check?
Not yet.
Boneman, please tell me you know who this is.
This is Balithar.
I hear you exist in my employ, yet I recognize you not.
Now may I roll the deception check?
Only once you tell me what you're gonna say.
Who is Balithar?
Bro, you just fucking hired me. What do you mean you forgot me already?
Okay?
Alright, well that's a 12 on the dice.
How tall is Balithar?
12 foot.
12 foot tall.
I'm-
I'm like 3 foot
If I remember
something.
correctly, that is me trying to pull from my information.
Yeah, that's about right. Anyways, I rolled a 26.
I think not, little skeleton.
Can I try and intimidate Balithar?
Sure.
Aren't you Jeff Bezos?
No, he's not allowed here.
No, uh, that is a 27 intimidation. Come on.
White man sees demon. Hang on, I think I can intimidate him.
It's what do you do to intimidate?
I mean, normally Ignite's thing is just, being on fire and mean mugging someone. So I think he's being on fire and mean mugging him. With sword in hand.
Your friend is adorable.
Okay, I'm sorry,
damn
but
it.
I tripped. My bad was too stupid to run with.
You both are gonna get a hero point.
What else? What do you mean? That's Ignite's kind of whole thing is being on fire and mean mugging someone.
Yeah,
What
I'm
are you
sorry that
gonna
the thing.
mean?
I'm sorry the thing that's twice your height and also on fire isn't that intimidating.
Ignite doesn't have another move. I don't know what to tell you.
His fire is fierier and his mug is meaner.
Yeah, very, very.
But you could have at
skeletal.
least brought up that your dad was a lawyer or some shit. Try something
My
outside the
dad
usual
wasn't a lawyer.
playbook.
My dad was a king.
Fucking lie.
So
Yeah,
it
there you
seems.
go. It's still nepotism, dick butt.
So it seems we're at an impasse.
Well, here's what I propose.
And he walks over to a giant stone it's not quite a throne, but it's like a chair, and he takes a seat and he crosses his legs and he puts his arms in a very relaxed position and he gestures for you to continue.
You don't immediately kill us. Let us go through. Perhaps get our friends and speedily do. And in return, I possess great knowledge of other realms which I could share with you. Or other thing that you will suggest that will result in us not immediately being vaporized by the 12-foot fuck demon that is before us. Your fuck demoniness.
Your compliments are most appreciated.
Your form terrifies me.
But you are a skeleton.
You know what? I'm learning things today. First of all, that I'm apparently attracted to all of this. Second of all, that it also horrifies me.
What
Third
the
of all, that
fuck?
I need to talk to my husband more. Because I really wish he was here right
I
now.
thought you were engaged, not married yet.
Look, buddy, you start calling him a husband once you've been dating for 7 months. We live in the fucking Tinder age.
How many hero? You both are up to 3 hero points, if I remember correctly. I don't think either of you used any.
Yeah, we're both
Yeah,
up to
and this
3.
would be accurate.
Okay. And so
I'll give you my
Balithar-
hero, Balithar.
Balithar reaches up, he strokes his chin. Other realms, you say? New places to conquer and learn from.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. You've got like a whole extra dimension than what I'm used to. I mean, look at me.
And I kind of stand to the side, presumably disappearing for a sec before turning back to face him.
Sorcery.
See?
he's not.
Sorcery, and he fucking runs away scared. Ugh!
A wizard did it.
Merlin, no!
And
I'll
he
take
says,
the difference between RC's DM style and my DM style for 500, Alex.
and he says, interesting, interesting. You know, it's not many that can pull one over on Clarion.
Is that
Buddy,
who that was?
the crazy things I could tell you. I dealt with like the fucking Cupid from another universe. I've seen like 12 different versions of me. One of them was a fucking squirrel. I could tell you some shit, buddy.
Wait, was Clarion the name of that vampire?
Yes, he is. He is Lord of the Vampires here.
Oh, that guy, old friend of mine. The laughs we shared.
I don't.
He does not feel similarly.
Most people don't with me.
I don't take kindly to improper claims about me, but you
Well,
have
I will-
amused me, tiny one.
I will promise you, with all of what used to be my heart and soul, that will never happen again with you or anyone. I feel awkward right now.
Can I have him roll a deception check?
Buddy, I'm trying to do all of this so it doesn't affect you. How about you shut your fucking mouth? I'm trying to take a bullet for you right now, Callan.
When he's the one who pushed the vampire.
Yeah, I know. Like, I feel like I did the least amount of things that deserve.
Yeah, there you go. Let me fucking take the heat on this one.
And you, and he looks towards you, Ignite. You burned my forest.
Oh, that was your forest. I'm very sorry.
What if I also promise to stay behind and plant 100 trees?
What? No. The trees will eventually grow back.
Oh, well, shit, I
Well,
don't see what the problem
grow
is.
isn't quite the right term. They're not alive, but they'll reform.
Well, sorry, Ollie. I've done all I can to help you.
All of this to be said, perhaps there is some things you could take care of for me.
What is it that you want, and what information are you willing to trade for it in return?
You will go to a place called New Jersey. I'm tired of paying child support.
God damn it, Brandon!
Is it to get rid of the kid? To get rid of the baby mama? Who knows?
I need you to prove it's not mine. He doesn't even have my eyes or
Anyway.
my blood
Okay,
red
can we
skin.
be serious for a minute, please?
So, first I must know what brought you to our realm.
I'm looking for my friends who sort of got sucked into a hell portal.
And he leans in, like, kind of sits more upright. And he leans down and seems very serious as he looks towards you. You said a portal?
Yes, I jumped in one as well.
Fascinating.
Well, I had to jump in, otherwise I couldn't get here to look for them.
Certainly, certainly. I have heard tale of these portals, and I'm sure you saw some of my, let's just say, pets outside. They seemed to follow you. They seemed eager to follow you in.
They did.
Their loyalty is being pulled from me. It would seem that someone here is working with the human realm.
I can tell you who in the human realm it is that they're working with.
Interesting. But my bigger concern is to neutralize them in this realm. Is our bigger concern is to neutralize the one they work with.
It seems our goals align then.
So it would seem. In exchange for your service and the knowledge of other realms from the... Apologies, I did not get your name.
Hi, I'm Boneman.
Seriously?
Yes, his name is Bone Man.
I tried to
From-
go by Geraldo for a while, but it didn't really take.
So the Bone Man, he will give me the information, and you will assist me in my quest. And in exchange, our forces will be aligned ever so briefly.
Yes, briefly. You're good.
You will
Working
go
with
to
the devil thus begins my career in politics.
You will go to the castle of Anox, the Prince of Hell. He is the one who is working with the surface realm. I do not have the forces at this stage to take him on, given that he has begun to use some kind of magics to pull them from me. But I will point you the way. If you are able to defeat him, I believe this may resolve your issues on the surface world. And if your friends are here, that is most likely where they would have ended up, given the portals you described.
Can I ask how you know that this Anox is the one working with the humans?
He's the only one with the power capable of it here.
Right.
And he's also the only one willing to forge alliances across the realms this way.
And what of our relationship once this is done?
You will return to your realm, and I will continue my work, and it is hopeful that we will never cross paths again.
Very well. I will go to this castle and kill Anox.
Do you agree as well, Bone Man?
Bet.
And I also didn't get your name.
I was really hoping you didn't realize that. Oh,
He's Flesh Boy.
I'm Oliver Kenway, son of Arthur Pendragon.
And his eyebrow raises in curiosity.
Why would you tell him who your dad is?
I think IgKnight is still trying to be intimidating.
Son of the Pendragon. Yes, I think if anyone will give an Anox a run for his money, it will be you and those like you.
Well, my friends are more like me.
Excellent. And he stands up, towering over the lot of you. And he opens up like a big shutters and looks out. And he points a skeletal hand across the way. If you follow the path through the citadel and continue on, his castle lies over there.
So we have to follow the red brick road?
The bricks will fade, but the path will remain.
And I'm assuming we're hoofing it?
Yes, unfortunately, as I mentioned, he has swayed a great many of my flock away from me.
I'm genuinely amazed that they don't have Uber in hell.
You wouldn't happen to have a motorcycle or a horse, would you?
I do not.
Push scooter?
That would just make us slower.
What?
Not if you push really fast.
I guess it depends on how fast you are, but...
Well, and also, it's a brick road, so there's going to be, crevices and...
Oh, true, bumps.
No, that's actually a fair point.
Anyway. What did we say? So yeah, he points across the way and he says, but you do look tired. And Oliver, roll me a fortitude check.
Oh, yeah, shit. You gotta... Okay. Still rolled well. I think Oliver's just kind of going on rage and adrenaline.
Okay.
Let's see. Fortitude is +8, so 21.
21. When he says that, all of the past day's events kind of roll through your mind, and you suddenly feel a wave of exhaustion overtake you. And you sort of falter a little bit, and he says, "You can take refuge here to regain your forces."
I was gonna say, can I like stumble and catch myself with the sword like on the ground?
You'll be of no use to me dead. If resting here for a moment will make the mission more successful.
Go take a nap, buddy. I want to take a peek at the library.
Sure. I need the rest. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep, but I can at least lay my head down.
Yes. And he points towards some doorways just down the hall. You will find suitable arrangements in there. One last thing that I want to make sure we cover. Anox cannot know of my involvement. Is this clear?
No problem, buddy. Your secret's safe with me. I'll take it to the grave.
And he turns his eyes towards you, Oliver.
This is clear.
Excellent. Please rest. And I assume you walk over,
Yeah, I'll go over.
You find a very basic bed, nothing particularly special. And I presume you turn off your fire aura.
Yeah, I think for the first time in literally
like 36 hours.
Yeah, like for the first time in over a day.
Or I guess no, you flew on the plane. I would have assumed you weren't flaming on fire at that time.
Well, and I did say it came off in the castle just out of pure shock.
Right. So but you've been awake and mostly fired up.
Yeah, like the adrenaline is going down. I think if Oliver weren't so like crashed, I don't think he'd be able to sleep. But I think this is one of those like his body literally cannot stay awake anymore.
Mm-hmm. All right, and
then
Balathar looks to you and says, "You said something of the library."
Well, yeah, I figured, you being a Hell Lord, you probably got a big spooky library. No way you don't have things about that dickhead in your library. I should probably get to studying. I have finals tomorrow.
Certainly. And he points you further down the hall and like in the opposite direction. You will find a suitable environment down there.
I'm also low-key hoping that you have Calvin and Hobbes.
I do not.
Damn it. We really are in hell.
Hey, maybe Bone Man might think of this to take books back to wherever Oliver is, so that way that they're not alone in this place.
I mean, I plan on bringing the knowledge to you in my head, but yeah, I'll see if I can smuggle some books out of hell.
Well, no. I just meant to where we're where I'm sleeping, so that way, neither of us is alone.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, yeah, right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go pick out some of the dopest looking books and also maybe like a dope ass porno mag and then head back to the hotel room.
Roll me an investigation check, Bone Man.
Hell yeah. That's a 12 on the dice plus investigation. That's an 8, so unnatural 20.
Natural 20, all right. And Ignite, just roll me a single d20.
I don't like that. 12.
12. All right.
I'm guessing I'm getting some nightmares.
Bone Man, you've collected, a good amount of books, some about Anox, some about the history of the Hell Dimension, some about prophecies and things of that nature. Just, a variety of interesting tomes.
Sure.
And you've kind of gathered them up, and, they're kind of heavy for you because you're small and they're big.
Mm-hmm.
And you're walking back to the room, and Ignite, you suddenly stir from your sleep, and you go to turn, and above you is the snarling figure of Clarion.
Fire immediately on. It's like that moment when you wake up in a cold sweat. Your body is like ready to just immediately, like you've ever woken up out of a nightmare just immediately ready to fight.
Yeah, I guess I can see that.
Like
Well,
I
we'll-
know I have like woken up out of nightmares literally just swinging. So I assume that this is like that.
Well, we will see the results of that when we come back in about 5 minutes from our break. So enjoy a little snack time, and we'll be right back, everybody.
Yay.
Hey everybody, hope you're having a great time tonight. Just wanted to remind you that you can see our friends from House Van Helsing elsewhere around the internet. You can find Callan on Twitch at Aerofiend, that's AER0FIEND. He streams games like League of Legends, Digimon, a lot of cool stuff. Brandon, of course, can be found at Pope Brandon Brownson across the internet, both doing cool Twitch stream stuff with some games, as well as making awesome music, which can be found on Spotify, Apple Music, pretty much anywhere that you look for music, you can find sick beats like the one we're listening to right now, which is Suspenseful Soul. You can also find the other members of House Van Helsing, like Rachel, across the internet at DramaDork884, as well as Joe and Wiki, who play, Lagoon Lass and Queen Arachne, respectively. They can be found at the Untold Stories Project, which is another awesome Twitch channel that does RPGs, including Mutants and Masterminds. And you can see, actually, Joe, Wiki, and Rachel, along with myself, tomorrow when we do House Van Helsing, Chaos, and Oblivion, and find out what they've been doing since they entered the Hell Dimension quite a few months ago in real life. We'll have to finally follow up and see what's going on there. But with that, my friends, do you guys think that you're ready to get back to Hotter Than Hell?
I am down, although, for the record, I have a lot of dope music available on the internet. I actually don't think I've ever released Suspenseful Soul. I don't think that is... If you want to hear that song specifically, you might be shit out of luck, but I have a lot of other dope music on the internet.
All right, fair enough distinction.
I'm just sitting here, thinking about it, no, I think that's one of the ones I was saving for the inevitable Masks and Mayhem and albums Oh My.
And soundtracks. And yeah,
Masks,
Squire...
Mayhem, and Music.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, wait, no, that's it. Masks and Mayhem and Music.
Oh my. And yeah, Squire, there's another stream tomorrow where we get to find out more of what House Van Helsing's been up to.
Yeah. Also, Brandon, that is it. And my favorite of your songs is probably I'm Sad But Also Tractors.
Dude, I fucking love that song.
I love that song.
What a good pick.
It's a spoof on all country music.
There we go. That should be the new theme for the show.
Spoofs on country music?
Yeah, just instead of our usual theme, just I'm Sad and Also Tractors.
So, on that note, we return back to the Citadel where Oliver Kenway, aka IgKnight, has awoken with a start. Towered over by Clarion, the Vampire Lord. And it seems like you're turning into full flame mode again.
Yeah, just immediately full ignition.
Just for the record, because this is when he's waking up, am I back, or is this
You're down the hall.
Okay, well, have fun with this one, Buckaroo Lou.
I'm okay with this being a solo fight.
Oh, no, dude, y'all's about to start kiessing.
What do you do after you turn on the fire?
I'm going to put my hand, because he's right up next to me, right? He's on top of me. I'm gonna hand on chest, do point blank Rongo Miniad straight into the spear blast, right into his chest.
Whoa! Wait, is that a power, or you're just letting you're just punching him with your paw?
Rongo Miniad is my ranged spear, so I'm punching his chest while he's on top of me and shooting my spear out of my hand.
All right, roll your attack check then.
Do I get any bonus because he's right on top of me?
No, but you also were, given an opportunity to both turn on the flame and attack in one go, so...
That's fair. I shouldn't complain about that.
Boneman's gonna hear this from the outside and just assume that you found the romantic partner for the evening. You should have put a sock on the doorknob.
I got a nat 20.
Whoa! So there's many things you can do with a D20. There's many things you can do with a nat 20.
I'm just gonna add 5 to the DC.
Easiest to do, exactly. Make the DC then?
32.
32?
32.
Jesus, step dancing Christ on a pony.
So, I rolled a 19.
Okay.
With a 32, that does blast him back across the room. He smashes back into the wall, falls down in a heap, like, kind of just barely at like a kneeling stance.
For funny purposes, can we say that he slams through the door, and this is
Yeah.
how I become aware of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
situation?
He slams through the door into the wall on the opposite side of the hallway.
Just
And
fucking
lands on the ground.
Ignite's just an anime character. I'm just a cartoon character.
Like,
Let's
honestly,
read into it.
that is kind of what I built Ignite to be.
This is what happens when like a modern day anime meets a 1960s Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Amazing. So yeah, he lands on the ground. It's kind of smoldering from, and you can see like you've burned straight through like his clothes on his chest.
Can I get up out of the bed?
Oh, I kind of assumed, yeah, you were kind of doing that
Okay.
as you got up.
All right, so can I just be like just walking through the smoke, all cool, sword in hand?
Yeah, and he
Boyman definitely drops his books in surprise.
and he just kind of rises up, and he puts his hand up, as in like stop.
All right, visor up. What do you want?
What the fuck happened?
After I told Balithar of what occurred, I had expected him to rain vengeance upon you. And when he didn't, I asked questions.
Because I work for him. Only actually this time.
Yes,
Yes,
so
our
it would
goals
seem.
align.
Told you I was gonna work up the ranks, douchebag. Neener, neener, neener.
Tell me why I shouldn't make you ash right here.
I don't know what your exact deal with Balithar is, but I can say with certainty he would not be thrilled with that.
I also don't think he'd be thrilled that you were on top of me while I was sleeping.
Don't say it, don't say it.
He piqued my interest when he told me that someone with the blood of a Pendragon was in the vicinity.
I told you should have kept that to yourself.
No, you didn't.
Oh, did I just do that in my head? Well, I meant for that to be out loud.
Perfectly in character, actually.
Yeah, it is. It is
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah. Well then, in that case, it seems I know when I am bested. Good luck on whatever it is you're doing for him.
Did you want to help?
No. I'll make my leave.
Hey, it was
Wow.
good seeing you again.
And he grits his teeth as he looks at you, Bone Man.
Can I ask why? I piqued your interest, yes, but why come right into my face? I know what I said. I know what I said. I'm sorry.
I tried, man.
If you kept a straight face, none of us would have laughed.
I would not have. No, dude,
So-
there's no universe where I manage that.
Can I rephrase?
Sure.
Why get right in my face?
Because the blood of a Pendragon would make me the most powerful vampire of all time.
No, that checks out.
Yeah, that does check out.
Dude, you got some powerful fucking blood.
Well, I think Isaac said it best when my flames burn brighter and hotter than, well, hell.
Buddy, your flames are dope, but your blood's even cooler. Like, if I fought for these guys' side, oh, buddy, I'd be so desperate for that shit.
Good luck on your mission. And he begins to kind of float in place and fly away.
Have a good one.
He does not acknowledge Bone Man at all.
Well, he didn't swing at me. That's progress.
Can we say that the door didn't break and he just, like, flew through it so I can close the door and go back to sleep?
No, he definitely smashed through it.
Okay.
I mean, there's another bedroom like one door down.
Yeah, I'll just turn around, go to the next bedroom, and fall asleep.
Plus, also, you definitely burned the bed away when you woke up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, You go ahead, take a nap. I'm gonna do some reading.
I was gonna say also definitely Bone Man was gone for like at least an hour.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, I'm gonna pick my books back up and
Do
I
you want me
guess
to
sit-
make a roll to see if I actually even can sleep?
Yeah, make me another fortitude check.
can I roll another fascinate roll to xylophone him to sleep?
15 plus 8 is 23.
Go for it.
Are you kidding? Oh, I'm not gonna fucking. That's a fucking 16 on the dice. Hang on a minute.
If he had rolled badly, he was gonna keep you awake.
Buddy, I just rolled a fucking 30. Fuck you. I am an expert on the bonophone.
Yeah, he's reading a book in one hand and like xylophoning his ribs on the other, and creates just this kind of rhythmic tone that helps you fall asleep, Ignite. Especially given the sound of like flames and everything else outside, wind and thunder and everything.
I like to imagine that the
That one
melody.
screaming woman.
Yeah. Just at a random interval, she just screams. But luckily, the xylophone bones really help lull you to sleep.
I eventually like figure out the rhythm where she starts screaming, and I work it into the composition on some Grant Kirkhope Banjo Kazooie bullshit.
So,
Bowman has had hundreds of years to study how to play myself.
How old is your character actually? Does it say that on the sheet?
That is a fantastic question. I am 345 years old.
Oh, okay, this is not just something you're pulling out of nothing.
No, this is something I pulled from the sheet.
Amazing.
I am
okay.
300, so at this point, I'm probably like a cool 350.
And the real question is
I'm
whether
gonna need
or not,
about 350.
The real question is whether or not that's just your years as a bone man, or whether that also includes the years you were alive.
All of these and so many more questions to be explored in the inevitable Bone Man solo adventure, but until that day shall come.
I don't. God, I'm afraid of that.
We mosey on. So you're able to fall asleep, and and meanwhile, Bone Man, you're kind of digging into these various tomes. Is there anything in particular you're trying to learn?
Weaknesses mostly. Information about the guy's lair so we can get through it easier.
Gotcha.
I don't know, any form of like banishment rituals or anything that could potentially be useful. I might be silly, but I've also been doing this shit for 350 years.
So banishment rituals, unfortunately not.
I figured that was going to be the biggest stretch.
Well, I should clarify.
Even if a banishment ritual were to be able to work, we're already in hell. Where would he be banished?
So that's what I was about to say.
Cleveland.
You do find some banishment information, but it's all stuff that would work on the Earth realm.
Okay, well, I don't know if I can like specifically banish him to like a cage or something, worth looking.
Gotcha. Yeah, nothing quite like that. In terms of now, here's something that's peculiar. The castle itself is a perfect replica of the castle that you were in from Dol Zara, Castle Ogan. It seems to be like the equivalent location on this realm.
Interesting.
Oh, well, that's useless to me, but I'll be sharing it with Sleepy Boy when he wakes up.
Wait.
Was? Oh, yeah, that's where the adventure started.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Sure. I mean, you're asleep, but...
Yeah, I know. I guess it could help maybe Bone Man. If that's an equivalent, is where we came in an equivalent of London?
No, there's definitely... I mean, not in terms of distance, if that's what you're thinking.
Okay.
Like it's a ways between the Citadel and Anox's castle, but it's not nearly the distance as between Dol Zara and London.
Gotcha. Okay.
Although, me being the world builder that I am, I love the idea of there being a perfect recreation of London and hell.
Ferris wheel and all.
Oh yeah, dude.
London Bridge is constantly falling down
because of the fire.
Because of the fire.
So
I didn't think that would get branded. Would
yeah,
be what
man,
got branded tonight.
Thank you for muting yourself. So
Fuck you all.
That's fair. So you find a little bit about the castle. Like it includes the layout of it. So like even if you didn't have the other one memorized, you would still be able to pull from that. And
And for the record, I'm like a dog earring and like doing whatever I can to where I can show my friend all of this when he wakes up. Okay, I'm gonna go back to die.
so, yeah, you find out there. Unfortunately, there are no known weaknesses. In fact, it even kind of says like all who have ever
Damn,
faced
bro, he ain't even got like athlete's foot.
all who have ever faced Anox have perished, or been
That's fine.
enslaved, or there's
I
no
like
one.
That's
Has,
fine, but like he didn't like blow a quad out playing like football in high school. Like, come on, something. Like, he's really grossed out by worms. Come on,
and you found a
something.
bunch of tomes that are like what's what I'm looking for? Histories of histories of this realm. No matter how far back you go, Anox has always been Prince of Hell. He has been in this position.
Bro,
for
he
a
got
long
like an
time.
X or something I can bring up. I'm willing to hit him with the fucking Drake method.
just gonna insult him to throw him off his game.
Oh, I thought
No,
the
I'm
Drake
just gonna-
method
no.
was going to be getting a literal Drake. To,
Oh, like
No. No.
Drake the rapper.
I know what he meant, but
No, it's where I start making him get all up in his feelings about his ex and shit. I just got to bring up like, yo, fucking Adrian or whatever the guy's name was. This isn't what Rebecca
Adrian.
wanted for you. And then he starts feeling all sad and shit.
Yeah, so as far as you can tell, you don't have any weaknesses like that. You've learned a lot about his reign as prince as you've gone through these, and mostly it has been a lot of conquering. He is by far the most powerful force within this realm at the moment.
So upon Oliver waking up,
Good news, bad news.
I
The
was gonna
bad
say,
news is this motherfucker's indestructible. The good news is we're already in hell, so we won't have to go very far when we die.
that's not great. I was gonna say before Ignite, I'm assuming Ignite is definitely having nightmares because
Okay.
why wouldn't he be at this point?
All right, roll a fortitude check. I was going to have you wake up rested, but it sounds like you may not.
I don't. Here's
Hang
the thing. I mean, let's
hang on.
recap the day that Ignite has had.
Oh, it's awful. Yeah, he has no
And
idea where his
he's
girlfriend
lost-
is. She's not
that-
texting back.
He's literally lost everyone he cares about,
Fuck you.
except Bone Man.
No, fuck you. It's too late. You already said it.
It's fine. I don't think he does care a lot for Bone Man.
Probably.
They've had all of one interaction before
Yeah,
this.
I think Ignite would at this point consider Bone Man a friend, but
Aw. Terrible
I mean,
choice.
he's helped him through all of this, but he's lost everything. I don't.
Yeah, but Cal, you're forgetting one
what's-
important thing. He is a
you're what's
skeleton.
You're what's left. You're my friend until I get everything else back. And then, we'll
It's
figure it
not
out from there.
until- It's not until
What did you get?
I got 18 plus. You said fortitude?
Yeah.
26.
26? All right, yeah, you're feeling much, you're not 100%, but you're feeling much more rested than you were.
Every time you started to kick in your sleep, I started to play When You Wish Upon a Star.
But also, it just this pillow and blanket just not the most comfortable.
Well, we are in hell.
Yeah. The fact that it wasn't like a bed of spikes, that shows that you were really living in the lap of luxury.
Yeah, I mean, we're at basically the equivalent of a Red Roof Inn right now.
Exactly.
I'm imagining the mattress that I had in basic training, just enough to that you can sleep on it.
Exactly.
Basically.
So-
Oh, shit. Actually, good news, though.
And I slide him the book with the map of the castle.
Does that look familiar?
Okay, I know out of character that it's the Dolores
Yeah, you would definitely recognize.
Okay,
it,
I
too.
was gonna
Like,
say, how much would Ignite recognize that?
enough.
Is that the Dolazaran castle?
It sure as shit is, so at least we have some form of familiarity going for us. We know a little bit about what the inside of the area is going to be like. How are we going to beat him? Buddy, I'm hoping that you've got a fucking idea, but I can get us in the door.
Can I roll an occult check on what was his name again?
Anox.
Anox.
Maybe we
Go
can
for
throw
it.
salt in his ass. Maybe we can hit him with the Ant-Man treatment.
I
with
like
a fistful of
that
salt.
my dice are telling the story tonight because I rolled low. 9
me.
plus 4 is 13.
You have 3 hero points, is all I'm gonna say. We might end
You
up
know what?
needing
Yeah, we
all
might
of
want to
them,
start using
but
some hero points. Yeah, I'll burn a hero.
yeah,
I'll
not
burn a
not
hero
to not to tell you
hero.
how to play. I was thinking about doing the same, but you're the one rolling. You're fucking kidding me, Callan. Callan,
At least I get to add 10 to it because it's lower than 10.
what did you roll,
I rolled a 2.
buddy?
So,
12.
16?
What'd you roll before?
I rolled a 9.
Okay, so it at least was more than
It,
that.
it is technically higher, but
Yeah, just not
oh
a
boy,
lot.
just barely.
That's
So 16
actually
total.
incredible.
16 total.
16 total. And sorry, you wanted to know what about using the occult?
Anything about Anox that I can.
Gotcha. I mean, you knew that you had known this figure as being a prince of hell, and that was really all you knew prior to this.
Great.
Like, you maybe have seen like an etching of what he looks like, which is a lot like Balathar, except he is also known for being able to like form into a human form.
Does he at least have like sizable testicles for kicking? Give us something here, man.
Well, no. You used to.
He's
be
got a big
bald
red.
man,
He's
so-
got a big red hitbox, actually.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Well, I mean, you did used to be a ball stabber, so just.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh,
Usually those were like a big red hitbox after a while too.
cool. So I just spent a hero point for basically nothing.
You sure as shit did. Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
Happens. I mean, we need to spend them anyway, so.
Can't take him with you. You're already in
Nope.
hell.
I plan on using mine on Sour Patch Kids.
God damn it. Okay, so.
Which is good because those kids are feisty. You're gonna need them to survive.
They're real sour. We're in hell. They know they're not getting out.
Anyway. So, yeah. And since you both have awoken, Balathar stomps on by. Well, you're looking much better.
Yes, no thanks to Clarion.
So here's the deal, Bucko. And I kind of start to get his books back together. These didn't really give us anything worth fuck. So, from ombre to ombre, you know any dirt on the guy that we should know?
He fears the court of Icar, which is why I am hopeful that the Pendragon's son will make a difference.
So Bone Man definitely does that thing where I clap my hands together to accentuate a point.
Mhm.
But because I'm a skeleton, just go ahead and enjoy imagining whatever that would sound like. Clink.
That's the kind of shit that I'm fucking talking about. Thank you. All right, so if he's terrified of the court of Icar and your dad's literally Arthur Pendragon, we gotta figure out a way to work with that while we're walking there, okay? I need you to put on your thinking cap. I'm gonna put on my thinking cap, and together we're gonna figure this shit out.
Right. Oh, and I don't have my armor on anymore, do I?
I assume not
So
at the moment.
I'm just scorched, long flowing jacket that I stole from Isaac,
Oh, right.
and a suit. Do you know who in the court he fears, or is it just the court in general?
I only know the organization causes him distress.
Right. Also, sorry for the door and the bed. Clarion sort of startled me.
I knew you could hold your own.
Shame that the door couldn't. I'll shut up now. I'm talking.
Wait, did you know he was coming into the room?
I knew once I mentioned your true name, it was a possibility. But if you could not handle Clarion, you would not have been any match for Anox.
Oh, yeah, no, vampires are... Well, we're House Van Helsing for a reason.
Yes, you've sent quite a few of mine back here.
Sorry about that. I mean, I'm not really, but it's polite to apologize.
I mostly work a desk job.
That is true. He does actually mostly work a desk job.
They let me take the phone calls. Can you believe that shit?
I believe it is time for you to get going.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fair.
And he opens up the shutters and looks outside again, and you notice that the forest, while it was kind of like gray and black before, is now almost entirely gray. And when you look out, you can see like the spots where the forest had started to regrow from the fire yesterday have seemed to have just like stopped.
Oh, that's not ominous.
And you don't see the demons, you don't hear any of the sounds that you were hearing before. It seems he has drawn even more of my forces away.
I'm not even gonna try and be sarcastic about it. That's fucking scary.
It's always calmest before the storm.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not helping.
He is gathering forces. I would make haste, but be careful.
Well,
Arian doesn't have a motorcycle I could steal, does he?
No, he's a vampire who flies.
buddy, you're gonna need to
I've
give the
seen
motorcycle
vampires
thing
who smoke, and they don't really need to breathe. So,
Vampires can smoke, therefore there's a motorcycle in hell.
Perfectly logical.
what I'm saying is that vampires can be flashy if they want to be.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. No motorcycle in hell here.
No, sorry, buddy, we're gonna have to hoof it this time. You're getting your cardio in.
Rats.
I am
alright.
too, but it's not gonna do me as much good.
He's just a buff skeleton.
Calcium
upon
as
ribs.
fuck.
Anyway, give me 1 second to pull something up.
Ah, yes, the murder chart of death.
God, what is it that Marion would say? We're off to see the wizard.
And Balithar opens the door that goes basically, because the Citadel, basically the path that you were following goes through the Citadel, like, you know, that red brick goes straight
Uh-huh.
through, and he takes you to the exit on the other side. I can't lie to you about your chances, but you have my sympathies. Good luck.
Well, if we end up surviving this, I look forward to having a long, in-depth conversation with you about the many places I've been. Until then, pray for me.
Your prayers will go nowhere here, Bone Man, but
It's the thought that counts, Balithar.
I believe in your own ability. Good luck, Pendragon.
And as we start, or I'll let you say something.
Oh, I was just... Thank you. We're going to need as much luck as we can get, I guess. We're
And
off to see the wizard, Bone Man.
he closes the door behind you, and when you look out, this forest on this side is looking even more grim, like it's decaying.
And as we start to walk through the decaying thicket,
No, I don't think we have to walk through the forest again, do we?
Well, I'm saying there's forest on the other side. Like,
Oh, okay.
like the Citadel sits in the center of a forest, essentially.
Mm,
You're now on the side of it that heads more towards Anox's castle.
gotcha.
as we head toward the castle, regardless, I kind of chime in.
You know, for one of the Lords of Hell, he was actually very polite.
Devils usually are polite.
Not the ones I've interacted with. You've never dealt with a gluttony demon.
No. Can't
Ha!
say I have.
Gross, disgusting, greedy, really into Neil Young.
And they don't like Bone Man because he's got no meat to suck from the bones.
Exactly. Did you hear that? The voice of God.
Anyway,
Bone Man,
Oh.
are you okay?
No, I'm a skeleton.
he's a skeleton in a non-skeleton world.
I miss my wife and kids. They died hundreds of years ago.
But you have Marvin.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got me there. I miss Marvin.
Jesus, be grateful.
No, his name's Marvin.
And you love him.
Yeah, and Cupid would be the god that we'd be calling upon, not Jesus. What does Jesus have to do with our love?
And I miss Ashley. But look, we have to just keep pushing forward. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to see them.
Dude, you can't be macking on the DMs, girl. First of all, you're a fictional character, bro. It's not gonna work.
What? Oh,
Lagoon Lass's name is Ashley.
Yeah, well,
it
I
took me a
didn't know
second to
that.
realize what Brandon was saying.
I got what he was saying.
Anyway, so you continue to make your way through the forest, eerily, creepily silent. You know, there's this, every twig snap, every crunch of leaf just seems to echo. And when you look out further ahead, the flames the flames and lava in the area you're coming from seem dull and limp by comparison, whereas the flames and lava in this area seem rich and vast and burning brightly. Like it is though all of the magic and energy is being pulled towards this place. In fact, Ignite, you even feel like your flame seems to be flickering and drawn towards there.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really love what's happening here.
My flame is being drawn. This is weird. Especially because my flame is not hellfire.
No, but it is fire, and we are in hell. I don't know. Checks out to me.
Paperwork's all in order.
Speaking of, hey, do you have, like, any form of, I don't know, holy aura that you're capable of?
You are maxing over here.
Not that I know about.
Well, I mean, alright, so your father is Arthur Pendragon.
Yeah.
That means that you should have ichor in your blood like a motherfucker.
I do.
Well, we need a way for you to manifest that.
Don't you also have like something like? Don't you have like a
I have
necklace
a
or something?
Yeah.
A what?
I have a necklace. I have it's called Predwen. It was Arthur's shield.
Boneman does not own this.
This is I know. But I also have a necklace bearing Predwen, Arthur's shield.
Well, let me see it.
I pull out the necklace from under my shirt.
Yeah, I imagine it's almost like dog tags sized.
I mean, you know how most country good Southern boys wear their cross.
Sure.
You know, like Ignite just pulls out essentially that, but it's Arthur like the Arthurian cross, and it's
Okay.
All right, that is the exact kind of shit that we needed. Good.
I mean,
good.
it's what allows my body to even be able to withstand my powers.
Which is good, but more importantly for our purposes right now, it is some form of proof of your connection to the court of Ichor directly, which, if Balathar is to be trusted, should at least get this guy a little closer to pooping his pants.
I'm gonna tuck it back into my shirt.
Don't leave that thing hanging out.
No, it's removable.
Oh, she's put it away, dude. There's children listening to the show.
Yeah, yes, I of course have that, but
Buddy, I met you like 2 days ago. I know we've seen each other at the office before, but I met you 2 days ago.
yes, and I'm very grateful for your help.
I'm saying I'm still learning about shit. About you specifically.
RC. Right. So yes, I mean, mostly my powers come. My Ichor mostly comes in the form of the power Caliburn, the fire.
Well, just, I don't know, start thinking outside the box on that one. We might need it.
Can I start playing around with my fire and see if I can make it holy flames. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, there
let's
you go.
say, I
It's
assume you've been having this conversation as you've been walking. Like,
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
And so what you do feel is as you're getting closer to this, like, again, your flame, like, it does feel like almost as though, even though there's no wind, if you activate your fire, it's almost like as though there's a wind pulling it towards this area. But you're also feeling that it's getting stronger and brighter and burning hotter.
Would I know why my fire would be getting stronger and burning brighter the closer I'm getting?
No, this is kind of abnormal for you. Obviously, you had the experience with getting the Odin energy, and that increased your flame power. But this is that would be the closest to this that you've experienced.
Right. Do I feel I have more control like I did with Odin's power?
A bit, not to the same extent though. It feels stronger, but less. Like that's the comparison. Is normally it is decently strong, and you don't feel as much control as you'd like. And with the Odin power, it was very strong, and you had a lot of control. And with this, it's feeling stronger and less control.
Oh, so I'm more afraid of my powers than I have been before.
Probably.
Because
Well, I mean, I'm going just based off the idea that if it's moving without your
I mean, look,
interest.
man, we're in hell. Worst case scenario, you accidentally light a guy on fire who really should
Yeah,
have paid his fucking
that's
taxes.
I guess that's fair. At least here I'm not.
Sticky Steve's
Yeah, like,
here.
we're, yeah, like worst case scenario, you're gonna set like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer on fire. We can deal with some collateral damage. We're in hell. So I wasn't worried about Dick Butt McSacrifice earlier.
I guess Ignite is, or Oliver's the people can be redeemed. Do try and do as much good as you can type character.
We are in hell, my dude.
I understand that, but that doesn't change his mindset.
Also, Brandon's making a big leap that you have to be really bad to come down here.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in hell. At the very least, I'm going to assume that you didn't put your fucking shopping cart back.
And that
And that alone to Brandon is worth the eternal torment.
To Brandon, maybe not. To Boneman, have you listened to how I play this character?
All right, that's fair.
Like, I'm basically playing a D&D character in another system right now. How are you doing?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay,
we're not
chaotic
familiar with those words here.
Chaotic
So
neutral,
anyway-
baby.
back to the plot.
So yeah, you've been walking along, you're feeling the power of your flame, getting stronger. And yeah, again, you're feeling that you could potentially push this further to do something different than you have before. But that concerns you as to what it might be, or what it could be.
Right, because Ignite is afraid of his powers.
Mhm. And again, as you're moving along, like it's just dead silent, and you come around a corner to another valley opening, and in the distance you can see the castle. And the other thing that you really notice is just scores and scores of those various creatures, like the Cthulhu dog things, the demons, vampires, all sorts of creepy crawly creatures. But they are formed into like orderly regiments leading up to this castle and all looking towards it.
Oh,
Yeah,
See,
some of those too.
my brain went to Helsing Abridged. Gentlemen.
I've never seen that.
Nazis?
No, see, that's why I didn't.
Und
want
wie?
Is that where that? No, that's I was gonna say that's not where that line "Are we the baddies" comes from. That's from some.
No, that's from something totally different.
Anyway, yeah. So you see, but again, all of the creatures you have seen before, and scores more, are gathered up into what looks, like I said, to be like formated regiments, like attack forces. And every once in a while, you see some portals open, and some of them go through.
Oh gods.
Hey, look, the season premiere.
So yeah, that is what you're seeing. You're far enough away that it's not a concern, but like you are a little concerned as to how you might get into this place.
Complete sidebar. So that can wait until after the stream.
Exactly.
Oh gods. How do we get in there, Bone Man?
Well, we sneak. I can think of no other way. We're not walking directly in. I can't bullshit my way through this one.
You're not just gonna claim that you work for Anox.
You should.
No, because I'm working for the competition.
But Bone Man, you could claim that you work for Anox and easily get us in there. I've seen you do it.
Buddy, are we really gonna keep on trying our luck with that one? I'll do it, but like, fuck, man.
I mean, look, I have an idea, but it's not a good one.
Well, let's hear it.
I go up to the castle door, slam my fist on it, and challenge Anox.
Okay, well, he's already done it, so...
No, I'm saying that's my idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a bullshit idea. All right, I guess
I
I'll...
told you it was a bad idea.
All right, I guess I'm gonna try the Bugs Bunny routine again.
I'm very straightforward. I just kind of do the thing, okay? I hit things real good.
Yeah, he needs the rest of the team to help him consider ideas of like stealth and duplicity.
I am not good at stealth. That is what everyone else is like. Everyone else in the group has their specialties.
All right, well, I guess I'll
hit
go.
things.
All right, well, I guess I'm gonna go cause a distraction or something. Wait, shit, hang on. I make you look like a prisoner.
Wait, no, I don't want to be the prisoner again. That didn't work last time. Actually, wait, no, it did work last time. But
Which one of us has successfully bullshitted our way past a demon?
you...
I'm sorry, buddy, but you're gonna have to get back in the cuffs. The good news is I don't have handcuffs, and I actually just have flimsy pieces of my cape. Really, it's gonna be more about pretending that you're tied up than actually being tied up. Can you do that for me, bucko?
I feel like my fire is more powerful. Maybe I can try this. Can I, like, make my fire look like handcuffs around my...
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can you basically superheat the fire around your wrists to the point that it instead of being like the kind of yellowish flames, it becomes more like orangey red, and then you kind of hold your hands together and create an arc between them.
Orangey red would be colder. It would be more white.
Okay, sure.
Sorry, I've looked up way too much fire to know more about how this would work for this character.
So yeah, you superheat it and it turns like white, and then you put your wrists together and there's like an arc of energy going between the two.
And I guess Bone Man's gonna kind of like stick his hand out to make it look like he's doing that.
Okay.
It's gonna be a deception roll anyway.
All right. So it's a long walk still because you have to go down the valley and through the different regiments. And
oh, okay. Well, since it's gonna be, never mind. We're walking through them. Carry on.
That's what I thought you were doing. But if you're
no, carry on. I was gonna say if we're gonna be walking for a while before we even get to them, no reason to gimmick up until we're going through them. But you're describing.
All right. Well, then we'll just say that you walked your way down, and once you start getting closer, that's when you did the little
sure.
The prisoner routine. And yeah, but it does take you, even after reaching them, it takes you a while to actually get to the castle. Just because, again, there are just so many scores of this. This is like old-timey medieval warfare. Like, there's just so many people gathered in this space right now.
Sure, yeah, sir. I've seen Return of the King. I have an idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or Stalingrad. There's just there's a lot of bodies just thrown at this thing.
We've seen fantasy military movies.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, eventually though, you make your way through. Everyone's kind of there's a bunch of them kind of giving you, well, for the ones that have eyes, are giving you peculiar looks.
Well, yeah, maybe roll a deception yet. So,
well, that's just that guy's face. I mean, come on.
Yeah, dude, stop making fun of Disgusto.
roll a deception check.
Fuck.
And IgKnight, also roll a deception check.
God damn it! I was really hoping I wouldn't have to roll it.
Okay. 27.
Okay.
Well, since I add 0 to deception, 18.
Okay. And it's pretty good.
Yeah, for adding 0, pretty good.
That's a dice roll. Yeah, so everyone kind of like looks at you, like the ones again that like are more sapient and sentient and humanoid are kind of looking at you, and they notice the cuffs and they kind of ignore you, and eventually you get up to the front of the castle, which kind of has like some doors, and there's what appears to be some essentially some officers, essentially. These look very, I would actually describe them as looking kind of similar to Ignite, but instead of armor made of flame, it's more of like this kind of inky black, almost like the little demon creatures.
Is it like the night that we fought in last stream?
Not quite, but similar, but not quite the same.
Okay.
So, what's the demon's name that we're going to kill?
Anox.
Anox. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll another deception check here.
Can I suggest something before you do?
Go ahead.
So you're trying to act like I'm your prisoner, right?
Yes.
What if you're bringing me to Anox because of my blood?
Callan, that is literally the plan.
Oh, okay, cool.
We are sharing the brain cell, as it turns out.
I figured you
All
both
right.
already knew that was the plan.
Nope.
So
I figured he was gonna do the whole prisoner bit of, I caught this guy stealing.
no, So let me cook.
I mean, he
here.
has to do the voice. That's required, but...
I'm gonna say what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
So as I walk up, Oliver would hear me.
All right, let's try to say this one with a bit of a ghost accent. I'm taking this one directly to the boss.
14 on the dice. 28.
28, that's your final answer?
Yep.
And the knight kind of looks... The knight that you approach kind of looks down and he goes, I see. Follow me. And he walks you in. I did not realize we had already recruited the Reapers to the event.
This one has powerful blood.
Oh, he will be very pleased to hear of this. And he opens a door, he takes you in, you're kind of walking for a little while. Again, it almost feels like a weird inverse of the castle in Dolarzara, like where there is like bright stained glass and a lot of like pageantry. This is very dour, very as I say, very ominous.
None of
Sure,
the glass
sure.
is stained.
I knew
Not
an
at
emo
all.
chick in 2008. I know what their bedroom looks like.
And so eventually you're walked into this throne room. And as you're entering in, there are some that are some additional knights that are kneeled in front of Anox, who, from his appearance, he's sitting on a throne, but he has this kind of just ethereal look about him, like long white hair, very slender features, piercing red eyes, a very like a flowing kind of cloak, and he is sitting and looking kind of regally. And these knights that are kneeled say, "We are getting reports from the battlefield. They will need more assistance. The tide is turning against them. The master requests more of your forces." And Anox leans back and goes, I see. Well, we must make good for our arrangement. Prepare the forces to move forward. And they go, at your command, my liege. And they all stand up and they go to leave, passing by you. And this one knight walks with you and Boneman, Ignite. I'd say, well, as he's walking, it's like Boneman in the front, you in the middle, this knight that's guiding you from the back.
All right, buddy, follow my lead here.
My liege, this Reaper has something peculiar to show you.
I request private counsel. I hold the key to your victory, my lord.
Damn, I can't believe Jigsaw's here.
I can trust None of them, not to jeopardize what I bring you.
And you definitely have insulted the knight that was with you.
I don't give a shit. Fuck him.
And Anox strokes his chin, waves him away, and he, kind of bows and then makes his way out.
Clank, clank.
And Anox actually stands as he leaves, and in a spinning swirl of flames, turns into what looks to be about a 16-foot tall, jacked demon. Remember the Balathar was pretty skeletal. This guy looks like Satan from South Park, but if he were real.
So at this point, it's just the three of us in there, right?
Correct.
I mean,
Thank God that voice was starting to kill my throat.
Jesus Christ, he's a beefcake.
You said you have something that you want to provide to change the course of the war, Reaper?
Yeah, so here's the thing about that. Me and the homie are rolling up to get our friends back.
Wait, say that again?
Me and the homie are rolling up to get our friends back.
Oh, is that the signal? Is this the signal?
This is the signal.
Oh, good. Full ignition.
What does that look like?
So the handcuffs that were on my hands
Wrists?
start to just around my wrists just quickly the fire just quickly envelops the whole of my body. And you said I have more power than I did before?
Yeah, you're feeling
So-
it kind of now that you've kind of powered up a bit, it is feeling are you familiar with the phrase thermal runway?
No.
Okay.
I can look it up. Hold up. But thermal runaway?
Thermal runaway, yes.
Uncontrollable chain reaction where a system's temperature increases, causing it to release more heat and accelerate the reaction.
It's basically what causes batteries in phones to explode.
Oh, great. Okay.
And basically that's kind of what you feel like you feel less in control, but you feel so much more powerful.
So, I'm assuming my fire then kind of goes blue, like it did when I was angry.
A little bit, yeah.
My boy just hit his armor digivolution. Holy flame ignite, man.
What do you do? I mean, are you just aura farming?
Well, he's
Oh,
a
no,
Digimon now, so
I'm-
he's hot for some reason.
I know I'm the only one here that has seen, or at least the only one of us three that has seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
This is
But-
correct.
There's a scene where Jotaro and Dio are walking towards each other,
Okay.
and so I'm just
I know the meme scene, Callan.
yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'm just full on just flame sword, flame longsword in hand, just all right, let's get this done, and just walking towards him.
And I am just killing your aura by also being in the shot. It's like seeing
And-
a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character pose with Glep from Smiling Friends.
And Anox looks definitely concerned. What is this deception? Who are you?
I ain't stealing your thunder, bro. This is your moment.
My name is Oliver Kenway, son of Arthur Pendragon, and I'm here to kill you and find out where my friends are.
And I'm Bone Man.
And when you introduce yourselves, well, he's a little thrown off by Bone Man, but when you introduce
Everyone
yourself,
is.
when you introduce yourself, he does have a momentary look of fear in his eyes. What are you doing?
Playing a game. What are
Brandishing
you
my
doing, homie?
sword as I,
I guess
I'm
that's what
doing-
I'm asking. What is the power? What is the attack? What are you doing exactly?
I'd like to, I guess, just swing my sword at him.
All right,
Or
swing
try
the
to
sword.
just sword. I'm a simple man. I hit things with sword.
For the record, I'm whipping out that bow.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's what I like to hear.
What's the DC on that?
Well, considering I'm raising that by 5, it's going to be a DC of 30.
Good. Let the anger flow through you.
And what happens is you swing your sword down towards him, and you're just kind of like, again, not full thermal runaway, but like as you're swinging, like your energy level is raising significantly, and the sword has grown like immensely. What he does though,
two-hand my sword.
yeah, and what he does though is he reaches out and grabs the blade, and
Oh,
you
no.
cut down into his forearm basically, and he screams out in pain, and he holds you back before summoning up a jet of fire and blasting you both away. And
Both of me and him, or me and Bone Man?
you and Bone Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he blasts the two of you away. Like, you don't hit the wall, but you fly back and you're kind of like, you skid to the ground together.
Sword in ground, skidding, just...
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you even catch Bone Man.
Yeah! Let me have the badass moment!
And so he raises his arm as it begins to kind of like re-heal and grow back. But you notice that there's like scarring that has kind of this almost like a purple hue to it.
Tell me, do you know where Isaac Van Helsing is?
I don't even know who that is. And he goes to like summon some energy when suddenly one of the walls that is kind of like if you guys are here and he's down here, it's like this wall on the side.
Sure.
Explodes. And it just sends...
It's Thor and Captain America and Superman were saved.
And it just sends... there is body parts and stuff just flying everywhere.
Hopefully not ours.
And flames and screaming and smoke just fills the room and you're all unable to see. And that is where we'll end our story.
Oh,
You son of
god
a bitch.
damn it!
So, this has been House Van Helsing, Hotter Than Hell. Callan, tell them a little about yourself.
Well, I'm Callan. I like to play Digimon and League of Legends and stuff like that on Twitch. You can find me at Aerofiend. It's AER0FIEND. I'm actually doing a charity stream on the 8th of November for Extra Life. So please come check me out.
All right, and Brandon?
Close your eyes. Picture it. You're in a dark field. Twilight peeks over the crest. You see me there. I hand you a business card. You look down at it. You look back up to question me. I'm gone. You look down at the business card. It says twitch.tv/Pope Brandon Brownson. Follow your dreams.
Why do I feel like that was a hello, ladies?
It felt like I was gonna get a Shia LaBeouf situation.
Look at me.
Actual cannibal.
Look at
Or
your man.
or the Old Spice commercials.
Yes. Look at me. Now at your man. Now back to me. Now back
No,
to your
just
man.
a little bit
Your
of
man
light
is not
horror
me.
right before Halloween.
But he could become me.
And of course, just remember that you can join us tomorrow night where we'll be having House Van Helsing, Chaos, and Oblivion to find out what the other members have been up to. But for tonight, House Van Helsing uses the game Mutants and Masterminds 3rd Edition by our friends at Green Running Publishing. Check our link in the show notes to get your own copy of the game. Our friends Callan and Brandon joined us today to play their characters. This episode was written, produced, and forced to make a deal with the devil by myself, R.C. Byler, with production assistance and lore building by Pope Brandon Brownson, and occasional help from Callan as well. All right, say goodnight, heroes.
Good night, heroes.
Oh, and our music is provided by Pope Brandon Brownson. Be sure to check them out all over the internet.
Yeah,